The sound of screeching tires filled the streets of Abuja one morning. People waiting by the roadside stopped in shock. A bus swerved, horns blasted, and in that moment, a young boy fell to the ground. His school books scattered everywhere, pages flying in the dusty air. Within seconds, a crowd rushed to the scene. Some shouted, some cried, and others just stood in fear. The boy's name was Emeka. He was only 14 years old, the first son of his mother, Mama Ifeoma, a poor widow who sold food items in a small wooden shop by the roadside. Emeka was full of life. He always told his mother, "One day I will build you a big shop in town. You will not sit under the sun again." Those words gave her hope. But that day, things changed forever. Emeka was not supposed to be at that junction. His school bus broke down, so he tried to take another ride. A car came too fast, hit him, and sped away. The driver did not stop. By the time his mother arrived, her only son was lying on the ground, bleeding. She screamed his name until her voice broke. At the hospital, doctors rushed him in. His uniform was torn, his chest was rising and falling weakly. Mama Ifeoma knelt on the cold floor, crying and praying at the same time. Hours passed. Finally, the doctor came out and said, "He is alive, but his spine is badly injured. He may never walk again." Those words crushed her. Her son, who loved running, playing football and helping her carry heavy buckets, might never stand on his feet again. She wept loudly, her tears filling the hospital ward. Life became a nightmare. Every day, Mama Ifeoma sat by his hospital bed. She started selling water and groundnuts in front of the hospital just to pay for medicine. At first, neighbors and friends came to visit, but slowly the visits stopped. Poverty scares people away. Emeka was not the same. He lay on the bed, staring at the ceiling. The boy who once had big dreams now felt broken. He would not smile. He hardly spoke. One evening, while his mother stepped outside, his breathing stopped. Doctors rushed in. Machines beeped. Nurses shouted. For a moment, it seemed like he was gone, but somehow he survived. When Mama Ifeoma came back, she saw him with tubes and wires all over his body. She cried and begged God, "If you want to take anyone, take me. Please leave my child." Things got harder. Bills kept piling up. The landlord threatened to throw them out of their small home. Mama Ifeoma borrowed money from everyone she knew. Many people turned her away. One day, a man in a suit came. He said he worked with a charity group that helps accident victims. He promised to pay for Emeka's treatment and even take him abroad for surgery. Mama Ifeoma believed him. She even gave him some money for processing. But the man disappeared. Another scam, another heartbreak. By now, Abuja felt like a city that had turned its back on them. Then, something unexpected happened. A group of university students heard Emeka's story on social media. They came to the hospital, took pictures, and shared his story online. Slowly, donations began to come in. Strangers from across the city started helping. Newspapers wrote about him. For the first time in months, there was a little hope. Emeka was taken for surgery. But the truth is, the damage was too much. He would never walk again. The doctors only made sure his condition didn't get worse. At first, he cried. But with time, he found a new kind of strength. He started reading again, drawing, and even teaching other children who visited the hospital. His dreams had changed, but his spirit came alive again. Mama Ifeoma also grew stronger. She realized her son didn't need legs to make her proud. He only needed life. And as long as he was alive, she had hope. Even today, people in that part of Abuja still talk about the accident. Parents warn their children every morning, "Be careful, don't rush, always look before crossing." Because in 1 second, life can change. And sometimes, surviving is not about escaping pain. It is about finding courage to keep living, even in the middle of it. This is Emeka's story, but it is also the story of many families in Nigeria. People broken by accidents, failed by the system, but held together by love. Abuja may forget many things, but those who saw that boy fall, those who heard his mother's cries, will remember forever.